always stand apart to get the right identity. Yes, this is the fact of today. Society always needs something different. People expect a change, then only you are identified, or else, no, we stand along with the people, that's it. So yes, today we are going to discuss about cover letter. Specifically, this is very useful for those people who are looking out for a job change, or for those people who are actually applying for many different positions and they are not getting the right calls from the organizations or from the consultancies. Yes, today we are going to discuss about cover letter. First, we are going to see what is this cover letter, and we are going to discuss about the different content which really makes the cover letter more attractive and impress the recruiter or the recruitment manager. Yes, let us make the resume more attractive and impress the recruiter with the cover letter. So let us see the details here. Here we go. Hi, this is Deepa signing in on HRDM, Human Resource and Digital Marketing channel. Yes, today we are onto the topic as discussed in the introduction. It's all about the cover letter. How can we impress the recruiter and the recruitment manager with the support of this cover letter? And how can we make our resume more effective? How can we stand apart from thousands of candidates? Yes, this is what we are going to discuss. Let's get into the points in detail. Firstly, what is this cover letter? That itself is a very big question mark here, and most of you would have already come across many different scenarios. When you apply for a job, there you get an option interested to attach the cover letter, so or add a cover letter. So you will be getting such kind of options as well when you apply for a job. So today we are going to find a solution for those things. So let us see what is cover letter for a resume. Yes, exactly. A cover letter is a document which is sent along with your CV while applying for a job. Yes, this cover letter actually acts as a personal document to the recruiter or to the HR manager, and this actually gives a space to explain more about your skills, your talents, your qualities to the recruiter, and it actually explains why you are the best candidate for that particular post or position. Very true. This is the cover letter, and this is what all about the cover letter. It actually gives an additional space to showcase your qualities and your profile in a better way. Yes, let us now get into the details. What are the things you are supposed to mention in the cover letter? What are the basic content which is very essential in the cover letter? So let's get into the details. Well, it is very clear that even we understand that the hiring manager or the recruitment manager or the recruiter watch so many CVs, screen so many CVs, or source so many CVs. They read the common terms or introduction, all those things. All you need to do is in this cover letter, you are supposed to mention a memorable introduction. The introduction part really plays a very important role. So in this cover letter, the first part you are supposed to write is all about the introduction. That to the introduction should be something memorable, or it should actually include something valuable information of your profile. And the second thing is all about the content. It is all about it includes your skill set and the important information which is relevant to the expectation of the requirement. So by focusing on to the requirement, you are supposed to mention your skill set, your work exposure, little work exposure, and your abilities or your success stories, etc. That would really attract the recruiter or the hiring manager. And the last part is all about the conclusion, the bottom line. That is also very important. So write a precious bottom line which really attracts the hiring manager. So this also plays a very important role. This was the three different parts which you are supposed to concentrate when you write a cover letter. So now let us see what are the major content. So now we saw the body, how we are supposed to write the cover letter in three different parts. Now we will be seeing what are the different contents which is very essential for the cover letter. The first and the most important thing you are supposed to cover here is all about consider the voice and the tone. Yes, in generic, when I talk about this particular point, people might feel that what is this voice tone while we write? Yes, it is true. Writing is all about the expression of emotions. This is the fact. Yes, when you write a cover letter, make sure that you do a research before writing a cover letter, because the introduction is all about the voice and the tone. Write in a smoother way, consider in a flexible way, and write in a casual and a professional way. So that is the most important thing which would really impress the hiring manager. Well, this is the most important point. The start should be impressive such that the recruiter will be forced to go for the second line. Yes. And the second important thing you are supposed to focus here is, for example, you are applying for a position, and when you are applying for a position, you are supposed to see the job poster name as well, or if it is from the company, request you to address onto the company, or else if you have the details of the job poster, make sure that you use that particular job poster's name. I think that will really make you apart from the other candidates. When you call a person by that particular name, by that particular person's name, I think there a kind of affection or emotions of course comes out. So it's very essential when you write a cover letter, make sure if you have the details, write the name of that particular hiring manager or the job poster. I think that would really impress your CV, and that would add on an attractiveness to your cover letter as well. Yes, the next most important point is all about choose the requirements and match your profile. Yes, this is very important. When a job poster posts a job, of course, there you can see there are many different skills or there are many different requirements are mentioned onto that particular posting. So you are supposed to focus onto that posting, you are supposed to concentrate onto that posting and choose those postings which is very relevant to your profile. That would really highlight your skills, and that would really give an impression that you are very similar to that particular position which is actually required for an organization. So this is an impressive point. So make sure you choose those skills which is actually relevant to you, and you have a good quality with that particular skill. Yes. Next most important point is all about include the keywords, include the relevant keywords. Yes. But as I said, you are supposed to look for the job posting clearly. So once you look for the job postings, you will of course get an idea that what is the relevant profile and how that particular relevant profile can be made as my own profile. Yes. This is the most important thing. So basically all you need to do is you are supposed to take the highlighting points which is related to that particular profile and then highlight the keywords. These keywords are really going to force the recruiter to see your resume. This is the first step of success. So it's very important. Every word you write in a cover letter or every statement you make in a cover letter or every keywords what you update in a cover letter is something you are going to give a pressure to the recruiter to watch your resume. You are going to give an impression to the recruiter to watch your resume. Yes, this is the first step of success when I talk about reaching your resume. Next most important point is all about use a power story. What is this power story? This is nothing but your succession story of an organization or any kind of projects, etc. It is very essential into cover letter when you talk about your success. That will again attract the recruiter and force the recruiter to watch your resume. Yes, very true. For example, I'm a problem solver. Wow, what kind of statement? Yes, These kind of statements are the power stories which is going to support your support your cover letter, and which is going to support your CV as well. So these kind of like successful stories along with the statement you are supposed to mention in the like cover letter. The next most important point is, this point is very very essential, and you are supposed to write something in a focused way. That is all about why you are applying for this particular position. This is something which is the complete essence of your cover letter. So it is very important, present in a very pleasing and polite way, that you are the right fit for this particular job and why you are actually applying for this particular job. Don't like write a statement like I am looking good for a financial growth, or I am looking good for a good salary. Don't write all those things. It is very essential that you are supposed to write something which is acceptable with a pleasing kind of nature. It should be something like I'm looking out for a better exposure, or I'm looking out for learn some good skills. I'm looking out to implement my good skills and develop new different skills as well. These things are a positive note which will really attract your resume towards the recruiter and the organization. Well, the next point is all about the final point, that is all about the bottom line. That is something, a conclusion line. So you can just thank the recruiter for reading out your cover letter, or you can thank the hiring manager for considering your position. So it should be a pleasing line, it should be a conclusion line. This is again going to impress the hiring manager or the recruiter. So all these points are really very very essential for a cover letter. A cover letter should not be a long history. Let me just tell you this also. I explained in a detailed way such that you get a good clarity. So you are supposed to follow it in a you are supposed to write it in a precise way. Okay, so it's very important. It should be like a summary of your complete qualities and your complete employment history. This is what I can say all about cover letter. So that's it for today. I think we really had a very good learning onto cover letter, and specifically in this COVID scenario there are multiple organizations hiring in many different methods. So this is very very essential that you always should stand apart. Then only people are going to identify you, or people are going to recognize your qualities and your presentations. Yes, so I hope this learning would be really useful for you. So make sure that write me a feedback if there is any like suggestions onto it, or you can even write me for the suggestion topic as well. So thank you so much, and I hope this learning would really help you in job switch or help you in finding the right job. Stay safe and stay confident. Thank you, take care, and bye bye.